Hello and welcome to example 1. We are looking at descriptive statistics. This is one of 4 examples, but one of 5 videos. So you'll be given information about how we can do all of this on the calculator. I want to first go through example 1, showing us some of the bare necessities for what we need to do to come up with the actual answers ourselves, using it by hand. And if we don't have this by hand, then we can be able to use the calculator for a shortcut. So I'm going to do example 1 first, then I'm going to ask for you to follow along with me and come up with the answers after this by using the calculator. So in example 1, we are told, at the meat market, quality pork chops are imported daily. The total weight for the past weeks is 2 weeks is listed in pounds below. So we have a bunch of raw data. What we've got right here is all raw data. This is data that is unorganized, and we can't really do anything with it. For us, if we're using the calculator, we don't need to worry about organizing it. However, when we do not have anything but that information, the first and only thing that I need to do before I can do anything else is step 1, put the data in order. And I guess I should specify when we're saying this, put it in numerical order. Also, as a reminder, please be following along in your notes with this. Insert both example 1 and everything that you find important that I'm writing down or saying aloud. So now I've got my 14 numbers in order. If you're not sure, double check that you've made all of them. So the easiest of this, we're asked to determine the mean, median, and mode of the pork chops of the fortnight. The easiest of this to find is the mode. Mode is the most frequent, and so this is 40. Now you may recall from class, because there's only one mode, this data is unimodal. More to these types of questions, there's more than just answering those 3 questions. So noticing it's unimodal. Second is, let's go to the median. So with the median, start by crossing the numbers out 1 by 1. So if I go through and do this, I'll cross out 31, 49, 33, 45, 35, 42, 36, 40, 38, 40, 39, 40, and I'm left with 2 numbers. Now these both happen to be 40, but it's still 2 numbers. So to do this, what I would do is, as it reads, this is an even set, 14 numbers. So I need to consider the average of the middle 2. So just to make sure you would know what to do, were these not the same, 40 plus 40 over 2 is the same as 80 over 2, which is, once again, 40. So because of this situation, it's unique in that both are 40. Let's say it was 40 and 39. You'd get 39.5. Now 39.5, notice, is not in my data set. That is okay. The mode is the only one that needs to be in the data set. So this is some of the stuff that I'm telling you that I suggest you write down. In addition, because it's important, you may see in the future and see, like where I said, an example of 39.5 and be like, oh no, this isn't part of my data. What do I do? It's okay. The median does not need to be a member of your data set. Lastly, we got the mean. Remember, regardless of what this looks like, add them all up and divide by the total. So with my data set, we are going to go ahead and first start by stating the formula for the mean. X bar equals the sum of all x over n. Always, you just need to write that up. Now let me tell you this, and we'll kind of skip some steps here because this is a relatively easy problem. Whenever you're dealing with this type of problem, all you need, or any problem that deals with the mean, all you need to do is just go ahead and plug them all into the calculator, write down the formula like I did here, and then go ahead and take the quotient of it with the mean. If you want to do it by hand here, you can add everything up. When you add everything up, you'll see that it equals 549 divided by the total number, which is 14. And then after that, go ahead and divide that 14, which in this case gives me 0.2143 if I'm rounding. So I can say I've got a mean of 39.2143. Now when you're dealing with means, unless specified, go out to the hundredths place or the thousandths place. Sometimes you will see specifications to the nearest tenth, to the nearest whole number, to the nearest whatever. But now I've got all three of my numbers found by this. Now, in one of the videos coming up, we're going to be looking at this stuff and seeing how you can get to this without having to do the physical manual work. But for now, that is all we've got for example 1.